What's up, traders? Today was almost one of my worst losing days ever. We did bring it back around and actually finished the day green, but it was pretty ugly this morning, and so I want to go through with you guys some of these losing trades because I think they're going to be great learning lessons as far as what not to do when scalping. Okay, so let's take a look at the first one here, which is on XL. In this case, I was just taking what I thought to be smaller share size, just getting a feel for the spread, and I wasn't really trying to risk anything more than 3 cents on the spread. So in this particular scenario, it had made a nice move up to 630. These are 15-second candles, by the way, so this is a pretty quick mover. It came back down to $6, held $6, and then ripped back up to 630. Now, I don't like to take trades when we make a big move back up to the high of day. It needs to move back up to the high of day, pull back a little bit, and then continue. And on that continuation is when I look to take a trade. Now, I think I looked to take a trade a little bit early here. Now, reviewing it in hindsight, I think it was for good reasons. Now, let me go through those with you. So we're just going to let this play out. The spread is a little whippy, but still, if I pick the right spot, should be okay. Just watching this here, 632, boom. So there we go. So now we have 200 that comes in at 630. So at this point, I think I try to get filled on the ask. And I got in actually a little bit late at 632. Now what happened is we wicked above these candle highs here. We went up to 634. And then you can see what happens as soon as I get in. I'm going to play this really slow. Boom. So immediately the bid just completely fell out. There was tons of selling that came into 630. Totally took out that giant bid that I thought would at least be some kind of support. And within basically 1 or 2 seconds, the bid was all the way down here at 622. So as soon as I saw that, I tried to get out on the bid, which I did. And that was a $50 loss almost instantly. Okay, our second trade here is on PPTI. And as you can see, 290 was a pretty important spot. We had pretty much bounced off of 290. It looks like at least 5 times, and then we'd come down and kind of created this trading range here. So I was waiting so patiently for the break of 290. You can see the ask that's built up over here at 290. So again, I'm waiting for green. I'm waiting for buyers to be buying that ask. I'm looking for it to get depleted, and then I want to see it break right away. So let's see what happens on this particular play. Okay, so I see lots of green. I see it getting depleted. I think I try to buy here.
Order filled.
So I got in there. Nice move now. I think what I was waiting for, and I was probably being a little greedy here, was for a continuation through the high of day and really for this to catch some steam and probably make back all of the losses that I had on XL earlier. So probably being a little greedy here, not taking profits. As soon as I saw it start to slow down and not catch steam through 295, that's when I looked to sell. So you can see that right now I have 444 sold out of 500 at 293.
Order.
And thank God I got filled out there. Now, what I did not realize at the time was I had actually pressed the buy button twice. I've never done this before, but as you can see here, I was actually filled twice at 290. So I actually had 500 shares on me right now, but I did not realize it. So let's take a look at what happens now. Wait, what? Now I realize that my thing is still blue here, which means that I have a position. So now I'm realizing, oh my gosh, I still have 500 shares. And so immediately I hit the sell button, but it's too late. I don't get out until 270, which is a $100 loss in one trade. But this just goes to show you how quick you have to be, how perfect you have to be with your executions when you're doing this level 2 scalping, and it happens to the best of us. Okay, last trade here. This one is on QLGN. And as you can see, kind of similar setup to the first one where we're making that run back up to near the high of day. 190 is the spot that I'm watching here. That's where VWAP is. That's where this big order on the ask is. So I'm looking for green into this spot. So let's see what happens.
Order
Okay, so we see green there. I'm now in at 190
filled.
in there. Now, when I'm scalping, what I'm looking for is that ask to break immediately. When I get in, I want to see the bid immediately move up to where I bought. I want to have stop break even, right? But we don't see that here. In fact, come on, go, 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 go. I'm praying now. You can't hear it, but I'm saying go, 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 go. I'm begging this to go, and I'm down now $100 on that previous trade plus the 50 on XL. So at this point, there was a little bit of hopium in my system, okay? And this is also breaks my other rule of not trading the rip up to the high day, waiting for that pullback and then trading the continuation. So a lot of things going wrong here. I should have already been out of the trade. And as you can see, the weakness comes in, but it's too late. I actually try to sell here. Needs to go here. But this thing just fell too fast, and I actually didn't get filled until 183. So on 1,000 shares, that was a $70 loss. So at this point, with all my losers, I was down $220, which is, for me, one of my largest losing days ever. So I hope you enjoyed watching me lose a lot of money today. If you like this content, well, I can't promise you that I'm going to be having tons of losing days like this. In fact, I hope I never have another losing day again, but I'm sure that's not going to happen. So if you enjoyed this, leave a comment below. I think there's a lot of lessons that can be learned from seeing these losers. In fact, the losers are usually more telling and educational than the winners. So I probably will be posting more of these in the future. But if you want to see anything in particular, please do let me know in the comments below. And have yourselves a great holidays. It is Thanksgiving for those of you who are watching this video, months in the future. So take it easy, and we'll see you in the next video.